Hey, I'm Chris. This is Heaven and Margie, and this is Hanging with the Family. And today we are going to be playing Disney Villainous. So it's a really neat game. Heaven actually introduced us to it, and it's really fun. So I'm just going to kind of wait until some people come in the chat. Just to remind you real quick, if you're watching a replay, if you've just found our channel, please give us a subscribe and hit the notification bell so you know when we go live or post a video. So, how are you doing, Heaven?
Good.
You having a good day?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You do anything interesting?
We went to the gym and we went to the pool.
You went to the gym and to the pool. That
Yep.
sounds like fun. Do you have to wear masks at the gym?
Nope.
No.
Thank God, because I would probably die.
Yeah. Margie, how was your day?
Long and hot.
Hot. Yes. It was hot. Yes. All right. Well, we don't have anybody in the chat yet. So, it says we have one person in the chat. They're just not chatting. All right. So, like I said, we're playing Disney Villainous. And hopefully we can get some participation from anybody who's in the chat as they come in. So my board is set up, and I am playing as it's Yzma. So this is her piece. So Yzma from The Emperor's New Groove. All right. Heaven, who are you playing as?
I'm playing as Cruella de Vil.
Awesome. And Margie?
This is the Target Special Edition piece.
I'm going to be the Queen of Hearts.
The Queen of Hearts. All right. So I believe we have our board set up correctly. Margie, do you got your power out?
Oh, one thing I forgot.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So we draw 4 cards, correct?
Mm-hmm.
All right. And we're drawing them from a deck that looks, well, my deck looks like that. You can see down on my board.
My deck is like this.
And there we go. All right. So these are like the cards that help us, correct?
So the cards that we just showed are called our villain cards. And those are the cards that we play as for our villain.
And the white cards are called fake cards, and that's where the heroes and everything are at.
And that's what your opponents draw to try to work against you.
Right, right. Okay, so who are we going to start with first?
Well, I think first maybe we should go through and kind of explain what our person is trying to do.
Oh, that's true. Okay. All right.
You want to go first?
Yeah, go ahead. Tell them what your objective is.
So that you get these little, they're called your villain guides, and it tells you basically exactly how to play as this villain. And on the inside, it tells my objective, and it's going to be up here. And my objective is to start my turn with at least 99 captured puppies. And so I have these little puppy tokens that I have to, they have 11 and 22, and I have to capture 99 of them. They have to go onto my board, and then they have to go somewhere else.
Oh, wow. All right. Margie, you want to tell what your objective is?
My objective is to have a wicket at each location and successfully take a shot.
You want to explain what a wicket is?
Look and read that because she's played this character 3 times.
I memorized it. So what it is you have a card that says
Card guard, right?
Yeah, the card guard. And then you can turn it into a wicket, and if you do so, you have to make it like this right here. Turn one sideways. So that's my objective.
Okay, so my objective, and like I said, I'm playing Yzma, is I must find Cusco in her fate deck and play him. She must play Kronk. Play Kronk. Keep him on her side and use him to defeat Cusco. Opponents may want to shuffle Yzma's fate decks to hide Cusco, but power on Kronk to make him a hero and distract Yzma with Tipo and Chaka. All right, so who should we have go first?
Go ahead, Evan.
Okay.
So if you go first, you get no power.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so that would mean me and your mom gets 2 to start.
Yeah.
Oh, I can go
I
first
don't-
then.
No, it's fine. I was
All
just
right.
kidding. I don't remember if it's 1 or 2 per person or per person
I think
after.
I think it is 2.
That's fine.
So I got my 2 power up here.
All right, I'm gonna put my phone so they can see my board.
Yeah, same.
Hopefully.
All right. So I'm going to well, these are no good. I'm going to move to the I'm gonna move to the milk farm. I'm gonna collect 1 power, and I'm going to discard 3 cards, and that's my turn.
Okay. So do you want to go next, Margie?
Sure. Okay, I am going to.
We can't see one of your locations.
The other way.
Other way.
There you go.
That's a little better.
Whoa, hang on. Is that better?
A
It's
little
all right.
bit. Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
There you go.
So,
Mm-hmm.
all right, I'm gonna move to the. I gotta get my card. Forget what I'm doing. The courtyard.
To the courtyard.
I'm gonna collect my 2 tokens and 2 power, and I'm gonna play this card guard diamond here, and I'm gonna pay my 1. So this is mine, but here's mine that I'm paying, and I'm going to discard 1 card. Okay.
All right. So that means it's my turn. All right. So let's see. I'm going to move. I'm going to move to the jungle. I'm going to collect 3 power. All right. And then, let's see. So I can play a card. And what else can I do? I can play 2 cards. I can discard, and that's it. All right. So I am going to play after them, which is this one here. And it's choose one of your fate decks. Reveal all the cards. Play all revealed heroes to that location. Shuffle and return the rest. So I'm going to pay my 1 power for that. All right. And I'm going to pick the first one here. All right. And I'm going to reveal all the heroes. So, of course, oh, wow. They're all heroes.
What do you have to do with them?
I have to reveal all of them and play them to that location. So I
Do you have
have.
to play them to that location, or can you play them anywhere in the realm?
No, it says to that location.
Wow.
So that's. Is it Chica or Chicha?
Mm-hmm.
So Chicha has to be played here.
What does she do?
Let's see. If Yzma moves to Chica's location, she immediately loses 2 power.
Ha.
All right. I have the peasant. And when the peasant is played, you may choose a hero from Yzma's fate discard and shuffle that hero into one of her fate decks.
But you don't have a fate discard right now.
All right. I also have Tippo. And Tippo's is Yzma cannot defeat other heroes if Tippo or Chaka is in her realm, which is great. It's great because the next one is Chaka. Yzma cannot defeat other heroes and if Chaka or Tippo is in her realm. All right. So I'm going to draw my 4th card, and my turn is over.
Cool. Go back to my board here. I'm going to move.
Oh, hold on. I'm sorry.
Okay. No, you're fine.
There we go.
I'm going to move over here to the countryside. And so I'm going to show you guys a little bit because we haven't really talked much about how we know what we're allowed to do. So I'm going to flip my board around since I don't have anything on it yet. So I moved here to the countryside. And at the countryside, I have this marker. It's like a little card with a triangle in it. That means I can play one of the cards from my hand. There's this mark that has like the card with arrows. That means I'm allowed to move a hero or an ally on my board. And then down here, I have that I can draw 3 power, and then I have another play a card. So on this section, I can play 2 cards, draw power, or move an ally or an item. So I'm going to draw my 3 power, and I'm going to pay 2 power to play Horace to Radcliffe House. And then I'm going to pay 1 power to play Fireplace Poker to Horace. And I'm going to draw 2 more cards, and that's my turn.
Hey, J-Dog. Thanks for coming in.
Okay, so now it's my turn.
All right.
And I'm going to move to I don't know where I'm going to move. Tugly Wood.
Oh.
And I'm going to... Oh, I don't get to draw any power this time. I'm going to play a spear. It says when a spear is played, attach it to an ally. The ally gets 1 strength. So I'm going to play it over here on the courtyard. And I am going to discard 1 card. And my turn is over. Oh, and here's my 1 power I had to pay.
Are you out of power now?
I am out of power until I move to a place where I can get some.
All right. Let's see. So that makes it my turn, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right. So here we are. And I'm going to move to the Mudka Meat Hut. I'm going to collect 1 power. All right. And I think I'm just going to discard. So let me figure out which one I'm going to discard. I don't think I'm going to discard. Yeah. Just don't know which one. Okay, I'm going to discard that. And I'm going to draw. And that's it. So we go back to heaven.
All right, I am going to, so if you can see that I have these things, these little things, those are my puppies. So I'm going to move to I'm going to move to Hell Hall. I'm going to collect 1 power, and I'm going to pay 1 power to play Here Puppies, which allows me to choose a puppy from the supply and move it to its specified location. So that doesn't mean I've captured them, but it means that I'm getting closer to capturing them. So I'm going to choose this one, and they get played to Hell Hall. So I have 11 puppies at Hell Hall. And then I'm going to use my activate, which the activate icon looks like this. I'm going to use that to activate Horus, and I can capture 1 puppy from his location or choose 1 puppy token from the supply and add it to the specified location. But of course, there is no puppies here, so I'm going to choose another one from up here. And they also go to Hell Hall, so I have 33 puppies at Hell Hall. Again, I haven't captured them, but and I'm going to discard that card, draw 2 more, and that's my turn.
All right. So we go to Margie.
It is my turn. Okay. I am going to...
Oh, I forgot to do that.
There's nothing I can really do. Okay, I'm going to move to Head Maze, draw 3 power. So here's my 3 power. And I can activate, so I'm going to activate my 1 card guard to a wicket. And I have to pay 1 power for that. So there's my 1 power paid. And hey, when I have an item card, the only thing I forget is I just discard that when I play it, correct?
It depends if it says to attach it to a hero.
It does not. It just says stopwatch, gain 1 power for each wicket in your realm.
So yeah, you just put it at the bottom then. And then you can use it because you activate it. So you put it wherever you
am I-
want it, and then it's like an extra action.
All right, so I have to play it here then. And my turn is over.
Okay.
Oh, I have to pay my 1 power. Okay, now
All
I'm
right.
done.
All right. So it's my turn. And I'm going to move to Pacha's house. And let me see. What do I have? That's my discard pile. That's not what I want. All right. So we have. All right. So I think I am going to fate. I'm going to fate heaven.
Okay, just a second.
Okay.
Ah. Okay. I don't know if that worked. All right. So I'm going to draw the top 2 cards of my fate deck. That's my white cards. And you have your choice, Dad, between Captain. When Captain is played, you may move an ally from his location to an adjacent location.
Okay.
Or Reckless Driving, discard an item from Cruella de Vil's realm.
So there's nothing I can do with either one of them right now, is there?
I have an ally and an item.
Oh, you do?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then let's go with discard the item.
Okay, so I'm going to discard Captain. Reckless Driving was in effect, so I'm going to discard Reckless Driving, discard my item. Cool.
All right. It is Margie's, or actually,
I think it's my turn, isn't it?
yeah.
Mhm.
Are you done?
I don't have a discard or anything like that. I didn't collect my 1 power.
Go ahead.
All right. Yeah, I'm done.
All right. So I am going to move back to the countryside and collect my 3 power. And I'm going to pay 1 power to play Flashlight. And when I have an activate action, I can use it to choose a puppy token from the supply and add it to the specified location. And so I'm going to play Flashlight to the milk farm. And then I'm going to pay 2 power to ooh, just kidding. I'm not going to do that. I have to pay more attention. I'm going to pay 1 more power to play Flashlight again to the countryside. And I'm going to draw 2 cards, and that's my turn.
I'm going to. Oh, it's my turn. So I'm going to move to Togly Wood, and I don't collect any power, and I don't have anything to play. So I'm going to discard a card, draw my card for my next turn, and it is now Heaven's turn
No,
or
my
it's
Chris's turn. Sorry.
That's all right. All right. So I'm going to move back to the jungle. All right. And I picked up my discards again. All right. So I am going to. I don't really have a card I can play. So I'm going to discard one of my conditions. And I'm going to draw a card. And I'm going to draw my 3 power too. And my, oops, can you hear? Oh, yeah. So it's Heaven's turn.
Okay, give me just a second.
Okay.
I'm just trying to post our game on my story. Okay. So I am going to.
Oops, I didn't mean to do that.
Winston, please stop. Are you guys there?
Yes.
All right. I don't know what happened, but that thing popped up again on my thing, and I don't know how to get rid of it.
What? I'm going to move back to Hell Hall. And at Hell Hall, I'm going to collect my 1 power. Hello, good morning. I'm going to pay 2 power to play Bought and Paid For, which allows me to capture 1 puppy token from Cruella de Vil's location. So I'm going to capture these 22 puppies and put them down here. And then
Winston, stop.
I'm going to
Oh no, what did I do?
I'm going to
Give me just a moment, guys. I'm sorry.
play that card. And then I'm going to use my activate to activate one of my flashlights, which allows me to choose a puppy token from the supply and add it to a different location. So I'm going to add 22 puppies to the country side. And I'm going to draw 2 more cards, and that's my turn.
All right, is it my turn?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I don't know if you can see my card but I don't know what my phone is doing, but okay. So I'm gonna move to the courtyard, draw my 2 power, and I cannot play anything. So I'm going to discard one of my effect cards because I can't play it. And my turn is now over.
All right. So it is back to my turn. All right. Let's see. I'm going to move to the Mudka Meat Hut, collect 1 power. I'm going to play Eavesdrop, which allows me to choose one of your fate decks, look at the cards, shuffle them, and then return them. So I'm going to pick this deck here.
There we go. Okay. Sorry, guys.
I'm going to shuffle them. Oh, I had to pay for. I forgot. I got to pay my 2 power to use that card. I shuffled them, put them back, and then I'm going to fate Margie.
Oh, yeah. Why? Okay, so I need to show you my fate cards.
Will you read them to me? Because I won't be able to.
Just the top 2, correct?
Top 2, yes.
All right, the top 2 fate cards. All right, let me raise this up so I can see, so you can see. Okay, I have the March Hare. March Hare gets +2 strength if the Mad Hatter is in the Queen of Hearts realm. And here's this one.
Okay.
And then I have the Caterpillar. All allies at Caterpillar's location get -1 strength.
What was the other one again?
The March Hare.
What's it say?
He gets +2 strength if the Mad Hatter is in the Queen of Hearts realm.
Okay, let's play him.
I don't have the Queen of Hearts. Or the...
Right, but I can still play him, right?
Still play him, though,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
All right, let's play him where you have your wicket.
Okie dokie.
All right. And I drew a card, and my turn is over.
Does that fate card go back in the pile, Heaven, or do I discard? I can't remember.
You discard.
Okay.
Okay. I am going to
Winston, you're killing me.
move to the countryside. Wait, hold on. Yeah, I'm going to move to the countryside. I'm going to collect my 3 power. I'm going to play I Live for Furs, which allows me to gain 1 power for each location in my realm that has at least 1 puppy token. So I'm going to go ahead and gain 2 powers since I have 2 locations with puppy tokens. And I'm going to pay 1 power to play
All right, sorry.
the devil Take It. And I get to choose an item or an effect from my discard pile and put it into my hand. So and I'm going to draw 1 card, and that's my turn.
Okay. So it's Margie's turn.
And I'm going to move to the White Rabbit's house. I'm going to play a very merry unbirthday. Gain 1 power for each ally in your realm. So there it is.
So that's just a
And it's-
discard. You don't have to play it on there.
So it's 0. So, and I have to collect 1 power. So there's my 1 power collected, and my turn is over. I gotta draw my 1 card.
Okay.
I'll be right back. I'm going to fill up water.
Okay. All right. So it's back to my turn. And I'm going to move back to the jungle with Yzma. All right. I'm going to discard another condition. I'm going to gain 3 power. And all right. And that's my turn. So it'll be back to Heaven, but she's getting water, so it's going to be a second.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab the dog. It's raining.
So if you're watching this in the replay, we are playing Villainous. Hopefully you've been watching from the beginning. And it's a long game. And
Sorry.
hopefully we can get it done before Margie's phone dies.
Or before her bedtime.
Or, yeah. So I actually have other things to do. So tonight.
Well, I don't feel like we chose necessarily long characters.
Yeah.
Is it my turn?
Yes, it's your turn.
Okay.
Come on.
Ah, too far.
You want the treat? Come on. Come on.
All right.
Sorry.
I'm going to
Winston.
Dad, what all did you just do while I was getting water?
I discarded a card and collected 3 power.
Okay. I'm going to move to Radcliffe House. And at Radcliffe House, I'm going to pay 1 power to play Hear Puppies, and it allows me to collect the puppies from the supply and put it on my board wherever it's supposed to go. And it goes to Radcliffe House. I got 22 puppies there. And then I'm going to activate Horace down here, who I can capture 1 puppy token at this location. So I'm going to capture my 22 puppies over here. So I have 44 puppies, and I'm going to use my fate action. So the fate action that we've been using looks like this, and I'm going to fate you, Dad.
Okay. So that's from whatever deck, right?
What?
So you get to, well, I only have 3 decks. The other deck's been completely played.
Yeah, I want to choose a fate action from the jungle.
From the jungle. So we just take one here.
2.
2. Okay. 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 1. We have Bucky, who's a hero. Kronk cannot be used to defeat Bucky.
Okay.
And the next one is an effect, and it's the Path of Righteousness. If Cusco is in Yzma's realm, place 2 power on Kronk. Otherwise, place 1 power on Kronk.
Okay, so obviously I can't use that one. So go ahead and discard that one. And would you play Bucky at Pacha's house?
Okay. All right.
And that's my turn.
Yep. So
I
now
gotta
it's
draw my 1 card, but then that's my turn.
Margie's turn.
I am going to move to Hedge Maze. Draw my 3 power. I'm going to play a card. Cost me 1 power. I'm going to play it at the White Rabbit's house. It's a card guard. And I can't get rid of any. I think I'm done.
Okay.
I'm going to draw my last or my 1 card. Okay.
Did you collect your power?
Yeah, I clicked it, but I had to pay it back because.
Okay. All right. So it's my turn. All right. I'm going to move to the Mudcub Meat Hut. All right. I'm going to collect my 1 power. All right. Let's see. I'm going to discard. And I'm going to draw a card. And I'm done. So now it's to Heaven.
Okay, I'm going to move back to the countryside, collect my 3 power. Going to pay 3 power to play Jasper to Hell Hall. And Jasper is one of my allies and allows me to capture up to 2 puppy tokens from that location. And then I'm going to play I Live for Furs, which allows me to collect power for each location in my realm that has at least 1 puppy token. So that's 2. And that's my turn.
All right. We are to Margie.
I'm going to move to. Can I play 1 card? Okay. I'm going to move to Tugly Wood. And I have an effect card I want to play. It says off with your head. and it's a defeat a hero with a strength of 4 or less. So I want to defeat the March Hare. His strength is 3.
Alrighty.
So I have to pay 3 tokens or 3 power for that card. Do I just take it off or do I lay that one on top? I can't remember.
Just take them both off.
They
And
were
discard
both
both of them.
discards. Yeah.
Alright. So that's done. And I can discard. So I have a condition card I can't use. So I discard that. Draw my 2 for the next. And it is now Chris's turn.
This is going to be a real short turn. So I'm going to move to the jungle. I'm going to collect 3 power. And I'm going to discard. And then draw a card. And it's Heaven's turn.
Okay.
Hey guys, I don't want to be rude, but my phone's at 20%. Sorry.
Okay. So I'm going to move to Hell Hall. And at Hell Hall, I'm going to gain my 1 power. And I'm going to discard whatever it takes. I'm going to play. I'm going to pay 1 power to play Get the Job Done, and it allows me to perform and activate. And so I'm going to activate my flashlight, which allows me to choose a puppy token from the supply and add it to a specified location. I'm going to choose this one, and it gets added to Radcliffe House. And then I have an activate on my location that I'm at. So I'm going to use that activate to activate Jasper, and that allows me to capture up to 2 puppy tokens from this location. So I'm going to capture the puppies from Hell Hall, and so I have now captured 55 puppies. I'm going to draw my 2 cards, and that's my turn.
Okay, so it's Margie's turn.
I'm going to move to Hedge Maze. Draw my 3 token or my 3 power. I'm going to play Spade, the card guard Spade on Tuglywood. And draw my 1 card for my next round, and it is your turn.
Is that it?
That's it. It's your turn.
All right.
Oh, I forgot to pay my 2 power from it. Okay, sorry.
Okay. All right, Heaven, I got a question.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have a card that's an effect. It says discard all power on Kronk, gain that much power.
Mm-hmm.
All right. If Kronk isn't on there, can I still play it?
Well, no, I would suggest discarding it, because if Kronk isn't there, then you can't.
Right. But what I'm stating is I could use one saying I'm playing it and then discard one.
Wait, what?
So if I say I'm playing this one, which would be an effect, it would be a discard anyway, and then I could discard another card.
You can discard more than 1 card.
I can? I thought we could only discard one.
No, you can discard as many cards as you want. You just can't play as many cards as you want on a play in action.
Oh,
Which
okay.
Yana likes to get confused.
All right, so I'm going to move to the Mudka Meat Hut. I'm going to collect my 1 power. All right. I'm going to fate. Who did I fate the last time?
I don't remember.
I think it was Margie. I'm going to fate
I thought it was.
Okay.
Did I fate you the last time?
No, you fated Mom last time. I'm not going to tell you things you don't remember. So The first two cards are we're Labradors. Remove up to 2 puppy tokens from one location and return them face up to the supply. Or Sergeant Tibbs. When Sergeant Tibbs is played, you may move up to 2 puppy tokens in Cruella de Vil's realm to his location.
Okay. Let's play Sergeant Tibbs.
All right, where do you want to play him at? Hold on, I'll show you the
okay.
board.
All right, I gotta see if he's ready to come in now. Hold on.
Okay.
Let's play him, the second one from the
I've got
objective.
Radcliffe House, Countryside.
Yeah.
Okay, and so it says you may move up to 2 puppy tokens in Cruella de Vil's realm to his location.
Okay. Well, there's already one to his location.
Yeah. Do you want me to move these
yeah.
ones there?
Stop.
All right.
Okay, and then I'm going to discard.
All right, sorry.
All right. And it is Heaven's turn.
All right, cool. Dang it. Okay, I'm going to move to the milk farm. I'm going to discard Cruel because it's a condition and I would have to wait for someone to move something, and apparently that doesn't ever happen. And then I'm going to collect 1 power, but then I'm going to pay 1 power to play Spotted, which allows me to reveal up to 2 puppy tokens in the supply. So I'm going to look at this one. That's 11 for Radcliffe House, and this one, and that's 11 for Hell Hall. Then I'm going to fate my mom and draw 2 cards.
My fate cards are blank.
You're a liar.
One is I'm late. Choose and play a hero with a strength of 3 or less from the Queen of Hearts fate discard pile. Or Dodo, card guards at Dodo's location cannot be converted to wickets.
Cool. Can I see Mom's board, please?
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. I would like to play Dodo to the location that you're at. Actually, no, I'm kidding. I would like to play Dodo to Tolgely Wood. I don't know how to say that one. Yeah. Also, why do you try to tell us to do other things and fate you differently? If we're doing stupid decisions, you should let us do it. It helps you. And that's my turn.
Yay. So it's your mom's turn.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. So, well, that card just went out the window. Thanks, Heaven.
No problem.
All right, I'm going to move to the courtyard. I don't have any cards to play now. So I can discard more than 1 card?
Yeah.
Okay, I got to collect my 2 power. And I'm going to discard 2. Make sure I have the right cards here. And I'm going to draw my 2 for the next round. And it is now Chris's turn.
All right. So I am going to move to the jungle. I'm going to collect my 3 credits, which I have a lot of power, actually, my 3 power. All right. And then I'm going to pay 2 power to play an ally on the palace, which is the Imperial Guards. And then I am going to discard. And then I'm going to draw. And that is my turn. So it goes to Heaven.
All right. I'm going to move to I'm going to move to Hell Hall. I'm going to gain my 1 power. I'm going to pay 1 power to play Fireplace Poker to Horus. And that allows him to, it gives him 1+ strength, and when he would be discarded, I would actually just discard the Fireplace Poker. And then I'm going to discard this card, which is that Devil Woman. I don't need to move a hero right now. Oh, I could have moved a hero. Oh well, I already got rid of it. I'm going to use my activate. And activate my flashlight. And I'm going to choose a token from the supply to play it at a location. So I'm going to play 11 puppies to the countryside. And then I'm going to use my move a hero or an item, or move an ally or an item. I'm going to move Horus over here to the countryside. And that's my turn.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to move to the hedge maze. Draw my 3 power. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to play a card guard here. When it says play a card twice on my board, does that include the effect card?
Yes.
Okay.
Any card that you're playing, it counts as playing 2 cards from your hand.
Gotcha. All right. And then I'm going to so I pay my 1 power for that. And now I'm going to pay 2 power to use this effects card. It says by order of the queen, convert up to 2 card guards to wickets. So I'm going to, I paid my 2 power for that. I'm going to turn him into a wicket. Oh, can I do that without an activate symbol?
Yeah, if you have your card says you can. Yeah.
Do I still need to pay the 1 power to turn it into a wicket?
No, you paid your power for your card.
Okay, so
You
there's
would only
my
have
2.
to pay that if you were actually using it like an activate from normal.
And I go ahead and put that on top of one of these, correct? I just discard
In
it?
effect, you just discard it.
Okay. And that is my, well, I gotta draw my 2 for my next round. And it is your turn, Chris.
All right. I am going to move to the palace, which means I have to pay 2 power. All right. And then I'm going to use Vanquish. Is that right? To remove Chaka.
Sure. Looks like it. Yeah.
All right. And then I am going to pay another 2 power to play Imperial Guards on the palace. And
wait,
what?
did you have anything there to?
Yeah, I had Imperial Guards. Yeah.
Oh, okay, I just didn't see it.
Yeah, so I discarded.
You're good. I just didn't see it.
All right, and I'm gonna draw, and then it's Heaven's turn.
All right. I'm going to move to Radcliffe House, And at Radcliffe House, I'm going to use my activate to activate Horus. Oh, which only allows me to capture one puppy token. That was a big mistake. I'm going to play 22 puppies over to my captured pile, which gives me 77 puppies. And I'm going to play. I'm going to pay 1 power to play Roadster to the countryside. And I'm gonna fate my mom.
The Cheshire Cat. When Cheshire Cat is played, you may convert up to 2 Wicket to card guards. When Cheshire Cat is defeated, the Queen of Hearts may convert up to 2 card guards to Wickets. The other one is More Wrath. Move an ally to any location.
Gee, I wonder what she's gonna play.
I don't know.
Yeah, I would like to play the Cheshire Cat.
And where would you like me to put that?
Well, what are your top 2 on the White Rabbit's house? I can see you can play a card there, but what else can you do there?
Play a card and 1 power.
Perfect. I'm actually going to play that to the Hedge Maze.
Why to the Hedge Maze, I wonder?
Because there is an activate there. Go ahead and move. Go ahead and transfer the Wicket at the Hedge Maze and the Wicket at the White Rabbit's house back to card guards, please. Thank you.
Remind me again how to defeat these heroes.
You have to have
Congratulations, it's your turn.
your allies. Yeah.
Yeah, you have to use your allies. Those card guards,
And
they're allies too.
And you have to be on a
Vanquish action.
vanquish action.
Mm-hmm.
And their strength has to be equal to or greater than your hero's strength.
So if I would play another card guard here, I would have to have the strength of 3.
Yes.
What's the card guard you have? What's his strength?
3.
You could use that card guard to
Yeah.
vanquish it.
Oh, nice. Okay.
You just have to be on your vanquish thing.
Yeah. So is it my turn?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh. All right. Well, I guess we're going to go here. I'm going to get rid of Dodo. Do I just move him now?
You discard both of them.
those.
I have to discard both of them.
Yeah.
Yes, you're using your ally to defeat him.
All right. He's gone.
But now that you got rid of him, you can use all of the actions on that location.
All right. Well, do I have a discard? I do.
You don't have to.
No, I want to.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to discard, draw my 1 card, and it is now Chris's turn.
You didn't want to play a card? Or fate anything?
No, I can't fate. Oh, I guess I could have. It's all right. Go ahead, Chris.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to move back to the jungle, collect 3 power. And I'm going to discard. And then I'll draw 2. And it's Heaven's turn.
All right. I'm going to I'm going to move to Hell Hall. Going to collect my 1 power. I'm going to pay 1 power to use Spotted, which allows me to reveal up to two puppy tokens in my supply. So I'm going to reveal this one. It's 11 puppies at the countryside, and this one is 11 puppies at the milk farm. And then I'm going
I gotta
to...
grab the dog.
Mm,
Come on, Winston.
I'm going to use the move an item or ally action to move the roadster to the milk farm. When the roadster is moved, you may move it to any location. Oh, to any location. So I'm going to move it to Hell Hall. You may move up to 2 puppy tokens from roadster's previous location to its new location. So I'm going to move these 2 puppy tokens over to my new location. And then I'm going to use my activate to activate Jasper. And I can capture up to 2 puppy tokens at this location. So I'm going to capture my 2 puppy tokens. And that gives me 99 puppies. And I'm going to discard get the job done. And I'm going to draw my 2 cards, and it's your turn.
It's your mom's turn.
Yep.
Okay. So I'm gonna move to the hedge maze. Wait. The courtyard. Draw my 2 power. Play. Am I allowed to play another card guard on top of this one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I can only play 1 card.
Do you want to play another card guard on top of that one?
Well, doesn't my power have to equal more than this one to defeat it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I hope I'm doing the right thing here. Oh, dropped it. Hold on.
I hope so too.
All right, so I'm gonna play my other card guard here, and I'm going to get rid of a discard, and I gotta pay my 2 power for that. Draw my cards, and it's Chris's turn.
Oh, there we go. All right. So let's see. I am going to move over to the Mudka Meat Hut. I'm going to collect 1 power. And I'm going to fate Margie. So draw 2 of your fate cards.
Dormouse. Dormouse cannot be shrunk. Makes you larger. Either enlarge a hero or turn a shrunken hero back to normal.
Okay. Oh, I thought it was all one.
So Dormouse is a hero and makes you larger as an effect.
Either enlarge a hero or turn a shrunken hero back to normal.
So it means that Cheshire Cat could cover up 3 actions.
Oh, Evan, shut up.
Let's do that.
Wow.
So now you get to choose whether you cover up her fate action on Told You Would, or if you cover up her move an item or ally on the courtyard.
So which one am I using?
Okay, we're gonna cover up the fade
You're using
action.
the effect, Mom. So now you have to turn the Cheshire Cat sideways and cover up your fate action along with the other two. Yep.
Just like that.
And then my turn's still not over. So I faded you. And then I am going to...
I need to start fate and then
discard.
better.
And then draw 2. And it's Heaven's turn.
I win.
Ah! How?
I have 99 puppies captured. I said it on my last turn.
Oh, well, at least we made it before your mom's
died.
phone died. Yes, I mean that's one thing.
It was so close.
So, do you guys have any idea
weren't
what you might want to
close.
do? What you might want to do for next week's stream? I mean, we played a game. We usually play a game and then we invite somebody in the next week. So, would you, since we played a game this week, would you guys want to see if we can find somebody who will come in and talk to us?
Sure.
Sure. That sounds like fun, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll have to figure out somebody.
See this card?
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't ever use him against me again.
Hey, Mom, how many times have you played as the Cheshire Cat?
You mean the Queen of Hearts?
Yeah.
Well, guess who I just got in my
Only
hand?
Only three.
Did you just get Kronk?
Yes, I just got Kronk.
You've only played him as 3 times, her as 3 times, Mom?
Yes, I
How
promise
many times
you.
have you won as her?
One.
I had
The
Kronk,
first time.
Yeah, the first time we ever played this game, my mom won as the Queen of Hearts, so now she thinks that she has to play that character every time.
Yeah, but it was
Yeah,
even better when you said, "You're about to get your butt kicked."
So do you want to show who the other villains are, Marge?
If my phone don't die, let me grab them real
I can
quick.
get mine out and show if you want.
Well,
All right,
I mean,
that's fine.
I wanted to show the
Well-
ones that we have.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Well, I have them too, so I can
Yeah.
show those.
Grab
Okay.
them.
It doesn't
You have
matter.
them all, Heaven?
I got to grab them real quick, but yeah.
Okay.
Well, my phone's about to die, so
Okay. Well, let me kind of put this away, like not put it away, but like get it out of the way. And then
So I hope that was enjoyable. I don't know. It was, maybe we could have explained a little bit more why we were going.
I tried to explain as much as I could.
We were hoping to have people in the chat to help us, but unfortunately we didn't get anybody in here. I mean, we did have J-Dog come in, but I think he just came in and said hello and then left. So if you enjoyed watching this, please leave a like and a comment letting us know, and maybe we can play it again sometime. What do you think, Margie?
and I'll have a charged battery.
Yeah.
You don't ever have a charged battery.
I charged it as soon as like 45 minutes before.
Every stream you say, my phone's going to die. I got to hurry.
We need to get you one of those dongles.
You
know what I'm talking about, where you can
I
plug.
hate that word. That's an ugly word.
But you know what I mean?
I just recently got this. I just recently got this. And so I can just lay my phone on it and maybe.
I have one of those too. Where'd you get it? Five Below?
Yes. No.
No.
The
TJ
gym,
Maxx.
no, the gym we go to, there is a Burlington next door, and they're all 50% off right now.
Burlington.
Oh wow!
So I got 2 of them.
So that was a fun game. I knew I was gonna win because every card I was drawing was an effect or a condition. I mean, the first time I got the the Imperial Guards. That was the first ally I got out of the whole deck. And then it didn't help with the first Fate deck because Yzma is played differently because you take her Fate deck and you make 4 stacks over the top. And I decided to play where I had to play every hero in a Fate deck, and there was 4 heroes in that deck, which got all played onto the palace. So I was basically doomed from the start. So
All right.
So I knew it was going to be either heaven. What's that?
I'm going to get off of here so I can charge my...
Okay. But,
I think it died as she was saying.
no, I think she turned it off.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, it's a fun game. It's a really nice game. The boards are really nice. I mean, the art on it is really awesome.
I have it all up now if you want me to show it.
Okay, let's just show the pieces.
Okay, that's what I figured. So
We'll show the different villains.
So the main box is this one. Oh no, I forgot to put some stuff away. This is the main box, and this is one of the ones that my mom and dad have at home. And this box comes with 6 different characters. So they have Captain Hook.
Hold on, let me make you big.
Okay. So there's Captain Hook. It's kind of like here's his hat and then his cape thing.
Yeah, his cape.
And then here's Jafar. And I think that's just his hat mainly.
Right. Looks like maybe like his hat and his robe, maybe.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
And then the Queen of Hearts. So it's like the heart with the queen with the crown on it, and then her dress.
Like the one Margie just used.
Uh-huh. And then there's Ursula. So like her tentacles are down here, and then they got her hair.
Yeah.
She's cool. And they have Maleficent.
Maleficent, yep.
And Prince John.
Prince John, which is just his crown.
Yes, and he is the easiest character ever.
Right. And the one I did had Yzma.
Yes, that's the one I'm about to open up right now.
Right.
So then this isn't the first expansion pack, but this is the second expansion. This is the one my mom and dad also have. And so the first one is called Villainous, The Worst Takes All. And this one is Villainous, Evil Comes Prepared. So, and this one...
Scar is basically the premiere on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And so you have...
Which I've never played a Scar, which I like.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
So this is Scar. So you've got like his hair, and then the tusks from the elephant graveyard are around.
Oh, is that
him.
what that was? I thought that was like his legs coming up the way he was sitting.
I think it's just his tusks from the elephant
Okay.
graveyard.
Oh, that's pretty neat.
Because they're not attached to him.
Right.
And then we have Ratcliffe, or not Ratcliffe, Ratigan. So this one's cool. It's got his cape that's kind of see-through here, and then like where he's like this. That was real weird.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have done that. And then his hat. So I think he's cool.
Ratigan. And if you don't know who Ratigan is, all right. If you don't know who Ratigan is, the villain from The Great Mouse Detective. So.
His game is the first one that they kind of started doing like different things with. So he has like a separate game. So like we read off our objectives in the beginning.
He has
so
2 objectives.
He starts off with this objective, where his objective is to
get the robot
start your
queen
turn with the robot queen at Buckingham Palace. But then if someone takes the robot queen off his board and discards her, then he flips it over and he becomes the rat, and his goal is to defeat Basil.
Right. Yeah, I played him the last time we played.
So you kind of just get like a second chance with Ratigan.
Right.
So then there's Yzma.
Yzma, that's who I played with.
And like I said, they kind of like, this was the first box that they kind of started kind of like changing up gameplay. And as my dad said, with Yzma, you have to sort your fate deck into 4 different decks. So they've got like her hair and her little neck stuff. She's cool. So those are the 2 boxes that my mom and dad have at home, but they have 2 other expansions. So this is the second expansion, and it's Wicked to the Core, and the Evil Queen is the main person.
The premier villain on that one.
Mm-hmm. And so in this, you have the Evil Queen. And you got her crown and then her cape, and I think this one's really pretty.
Yeah.
And then you have Dr. Facilier. So you got his hat, and then it goes into like
the Princess and the Frog.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And his is also one that they did a little bit different of a gameplay. And I forgot to mention that with Scar, they did with them too. They have like separate piles that they don't have just a discard pile. They have like Scar has a secession pile.
Right. Darren played him the last time we played, and it was like your points of your secession pile, which was the heroes you defeated. You had to have a certain number. Yeah.
Yeah, that's your objective, is to defeat so many, or your heroes have to add up to a certain thing.
Right.
And so with Dr. Facilier, it's kind of the same way. He has what's called his fortune pile. In his fortune pile, he has one of the cards he needs goes into his fortune pile, and then he can have people draw from it. And if they draw that card, he gets it, and then he wins.
Yeah.
And then there's Hades.
From Hercules.
So it's like his hair, and I don't know what the rest of it is. I think he looks like a lighthouse. It does. Like there's like waves down here and stuff. So
right.
And so
here's what's neat is you do not have to have the main game to play.
No, it is a little bit more difficult because you might not have enough power.
Right. There's a lot of power comes with the main game. Here, let me show this real quick. So the main power comes with a great big cauldron of power, where when you get one of these expansion packs, this is all the power you get right here.
Whereas in the main game, you get like a big thing like this, and you can fill it with all your power.
Right. So,
which I just dumped all the power everywhere. I'll have to clean that up in a minute.
So yeah, it's not like the kind of game that we've been playing like Family Feud and Color Brain, but it's a really, really neat game. The artwork is just awesome on it.
Can I show the last expansion pack?
Yeah, go ahead.
So then there's this one. This is the most recent one. It came out like the beginning of March. So we've been going around trying to find it all quarantine. We finally found it at the end of April. This one's perfectly wretched. The sleeve here is just the Target exclusive sleeve.
So yeah, if you take the sleeve off, if you don't get it at Target,
then it just looks like
yeah. And isn't the Target exclusive have the different Cruella de Vil piece too?
Yeah.
Right.
So inside this, and like we talked about the other ones, Cruella de Vil is the premier character in this one. So in these ones, they really went with for different gameplay. I'll talk about a little bit. So you have Pete, and he just kind of looks like a grenade. Pete's is probably the one that's like the most different. Pete's objective is that you have to complete 4 of your goals. So Pete has 5 goals, and he lays them face down on his board so that his opponents don't know what they are. He mixes them up and he chooses 4 of them, and they all get laid face down. So that one's
for Pete, all he's got to do is complete those goals and he wins, right?
Yeah, but they're kind of difficult. You have to be very good at multitasking. I like that one a lot because it's very it's a lot of strategy.
Right.
So then there's Cruella, if I can get her out again. And
of course, you just seen Heaven play with Cruella.
The only difference about this and the piece that's in the normal box for the Target exclusive is she's not speckled in the normal box, which we kind of said we like better because we think that she looks like one of the cookies and creams Hershey bars. But like I said, her game's a little different because as you saw when I played, I used my puppy tokens. That's basically the only thing that's different about her game. Whereas a lot of the other games where you have to collect stuff, when you collect, you have to get so many things. Like Prince John has to have like 20 power, and he just collects the power pieces that we were collecting. So when it said 99 puppies and we were reading it, we were like, 99 of these? Like, we're never going to make it. So I think it's cool that they added like separate puppy tokens. And then lastly is Mother Gothel.
From Rapunzel.
Yeah, we don't necessarily like her piece
Or
as
Tangled.
much. We think it could have been a different color. But you have the flower on top, and then it's her dress, but it could have been maroon. She doesn't wear yellow. And so the difference in her board is you have Rapunzel as a hero, but instead of being like one of our like instead of being one of her fate cards that looks like this on the back and has an action here, Rapunzel is just a hero. She's the same on both sides. She stays on Mother Gothel's board the whole time. So I think that they're getting a little more creative with their gameplay. And I mean, all the cards are super cool. The artwork is super cool.
Right. And I think we've even talked, and I think you and your roommates have even talked about villains you would like to see hopefully come later.
Yeah, like I said, Katie has actually like come up with a whole game plan for how she thinks they could do Taka
from Moana.
Mm-hmm.
And I would really like to see, and I think I told you this, a Who Frames Roger Rabbit.
Oh, you didn't tell me that.
I didn't tell you that. And Judge Doom be...
Well, a lot of people... I have a whole list of characters that I think they could do and that would have like good storyline.
Right.
Like Edgar from the Aristocats.
Right.
What was his name? Yeah.
Yeah.
And he could, he's constantly just trying to get rid of the kittens, so he could be doing that. And I guess you could do Gaston.
Yeah, Gaston. I would like to see Gaston.
He would just be trying to make Belle fall in love with him.
Right.
And defeat the beast.
Or defeat the beast, yes.
There's
I guess they can make it somehow where you could make him a double objective, where your first objective is to have him try to get Belle to fall in love with him, and you'd have to do certain things, and if that's taken away, you have to defeat the beast.
Oh, this is my favorite card ever, though. We've been playing this game for a long time, and I never ever noticed what this card was until my dad played for the first time, and I think it's the funniest card. One of Captain Hook's fate cards is TikTok Croc. And what happens is when Captain Hook moves to TikTok's location, Captain Hook must immediately discard his hand. And at first, every time I read that, I was just thinking in like terms of the game. So like, yeah, he just has to like get rid of his whole hand of cards. But like TikTok, took Captain Hook's hand.
Yeah.
I love that card. That's amazing.
Yeah, that's real creative, and thank you for that. It's really neat. Is this created by Disney or is this created by someone else? Obviously, it's licensed
by Ravensburger.
Okay, so it's actually, obviously they bought the license from Disney and able to create it. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it's a really nice game. It really is, and I don't feel like we really captured the gameplay like I was hoping we would, because I think the most we had playing, what's the most that you guys had play?
5.
5? Mm-hmm. Yeah. The most we had play was...
We have 5 on a regular basis, and we use the fate chip. So we didn't really talk about that much.
Right.
Whenever you have 4 or more people play, they give you this little fate card.
Right.
So that you can't be fated twice in a row.
Right. So we had 6. So we actually had some friends over, and we sat down and played and had a really good time. But
I think it's more fun. Like, I think there's so many different ways you can go about it, and like it really like depends on what kind of person you are. Like here, and it depends on who you're playing with too. Here, a lot like we fate a lot. That's just because we just really like to screw each other over.
well, I also think that I don't think we fade enough when we play.
Yeah, I don't think we do, and that's what I was going to say. Is
and
like,
a lot of
I
times,
have a tendency to really just be focused on how I can like complete my objective.
right? But the thing was, yeah, I ended my turn, and then I looked, and I thought I forgot to fate.
Yeah, I always say that if you land on a fate, whether you went there to use that fate to like keep someone from winning, still use it. Like, why not?
Yeah. It makes the game so much interesting and so much funner because you like you seen your
how
mom
they actually like came about it.
Yeah,
Like
and
how they put the storyline together.
And you mentioned my man. But yeah, so yeah, like I said, so that was Disney Villainous. There's actually how many expansion packs completely? 3. And you believe there will be more coming out, hopefully?
I hope so. I don't know when though. Like I said, this last one just came out at the beginning of March.
Now you did tell me that they did announce it's a standalone game that's like this, but it's Marvel.
So I don't know.
No?
I heard it on one of the Disney pages that I got added to. Someone said that there was a game like this coming out for Marvel. They don't know if it's standalone or if you can interact it with the game.
Oh, wow.
I think that would be kind of weird.
Right.
But a very similar game for Marvel is coming out. Right.
So, all right. Well, we've been on here for almost an hour and a half. Went over, way over. So I have stuff to do. Yeah. So if you obviously are watching it in a replay and you really enjoyed the game or anything like that, or anything that we've talked about on here, please give us a like and a comment. And if this is the first time you found the channel, please, if you like the content, hit subscribe and the notification bell, and that'll let you know when we go live or when we post a video. But I think as for that, that's probably going to wrap this up, Heaven. Thank you for being on here again with us. And next week, we're probably going to have to find somebody to interview. I don't have anybody in mind yet, but we'll look into it. And tomorrow, let me find it. Right. Tomorrow is Disney Fan Art with Chris. Down below is the place you want to send your pictures or your arts and crafts. Tomorrow's topic is Moana. And one of the things I have to do tonight is finish my craft. So, but other than that, that's one of the things I have to do. I did do a little bit before we got on here. Working 10 hours doesn't give you a lot of time when you get home. But yeah. So if you want to join that, or Disney Fan Art with Chris, and send something in, whether it's Moana, we don't care. It doesn't have to be Moana. It could be anything Disney. Send it in, and we'll put it up. Darren and I will take a look at it, and I hope to see you there. But as for this, like I said, I know you're watching in a replay if you're watching. So, but thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next week on Hanging with the Family. We'll see you later.
Bye.